Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, before we get started, I have to tell you I'm super sick right now, so if I sound sick, it's because I am. I apologize. But I'm just putting some fresh scab on my forehead. The texture of it was super weird and wouldn't stick well, but I made it work. I don't really have any other latex at my house, so gotta work with what you got. And then next I'm taking some of the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade Whiteout, which I'm obsessed with. There's no other good white concealers or foundations out there, so that's great. And I'm putting that on top of the little scab and just blending very softly because it's hardly on there, so gotta be delicate. And then after I've blended that and it kind of dries a little bit, I'm packing on another layer of the Lock-It Concealer just to make sure she's super full coverage, but I'm also being super delicate because she is hardly hanging on, girl. And since I don't have a really good white foundation that I trust, I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer as my foundation, basically. So I'm going in and whitening out the areas that I would normally highlight, and sometimes I even do this kind of thing before my foundation anyways to give me a super full coverage and super highlighted look. But yeah, I'm just doing this basically as my foundation. And since I am using the concealer so heavily, I'm using a super damp beauty blender, well, knockoff beauty blender, and I'm just blending everything and I'm building up that coverage. So instead of going through like I normally do and doing a very full coverage to begin with, I'm building that up throughout my face. And then I'm using this cream makeup that I don't really know where I got it from. It's just always been in my kit. It's just been there since day one with me. And since I don't trust it as much as the Lock-It Concealer, I'm just using it in my highlight areas to make them super full coverage. And I'm putting even another layer of that cream makeup on, mostly over the little scab thingy, but also on my forehead. I don't know, I felt like my forehead needed more coverage, I guess. And then I'm blending it with my favorite brush in the whole world, the MAC 170. It's life. It's everything. And then I'm going through and setting my eyes and my face with the Ofra Oil Control setting powder, which I'm not really a huge fan of. It kind of broke up my cream, though many things would, but it still kind of broke it up. And then I was like, alright, well fuck it, let's just go through and set it with an eyeshadow. So I'm using Ice Queen from Makeup Geek to set my entire face, and oh lord, she did wonders down there. She set so much better than that Ofra powder. And then I'm taking Rockstar from Makeup Geek, and I'm using the Anastasia brush that everyone's obsessed with to contour my face. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of highlighting with this brush, but it's amazing for contouring. And then I'm taking more Rockstar and putting it underneath the little scab to create a nice little shadow and a little transition for more shadows to come. And I'm also taking that Rockstar and using it as the transition to my eyeshadow. And then I'm taking Scene from MAC, and I'm just using that as a mid-range color, so basically just adding a little more of a gray tone before I get to black basically. So I'm taking that a little higher on my outer and inner corner, and then just combining that with Rockstar to make more shadows basically. And I'm taking this Ofra eyeshadow, which I don't know the name of since Ofra does not print the names on the back of their eyeshadows, which I hate when companies do. I don't know. I mean, such a little Debbie Downer, probably because I'm sick. But I'm just smoking that out in the little crack of my scab, and then taking some eyeliner and putting it on top to make it super black. And then I'm contouring a little bit more with that Scene, and also smoking out my inner and outer corner with it. Because you know I'm all over the place, I do not follow any routine or anything, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Fuck your gender norms, okay? And then I'm packing on a little bit more Scene, blending it, packing it on, blending it, packing it on. You know how I do, girl. This whole eyeshadow look literally took about 2 hours for this super simple little halo eye. I love my blending. I love my blending, what can I say? And then I'm taking the Pat McGrath Silver Eyeshadow and just placing that in the middle with my finger, because that is the best strategy. And then I'm putting on some mascara and my favorite pair of lashes, which are the Lava Lashes in Angelic. And they are angelic, oh yes. And then I'm smoking out my outer and inner corner, as well as underneath my eye with this black eyeliner and also some black eyeshadow from Oprah as well. And I'm using the Lime Crime liquid lipstick and cement on my lips, to be seen later on, and also on my eyebrows. Oh, she's doing the one eyebrow dance. And then I'm taking the liquid lipstick and doing little hair flicks in the front, which I love. I love a good feathery brow. And I'm taking Ice Queen for Makeup Geek as my highlight, and then putting more of that cement. How to think about that name? More of that cement on my lips. And then I'm dramatically ripping apart the scab, just cutting like a little thing-a-ding in the middle of it so I can put some glitter down it. I don't know. I thought it looked pretty like weird and eerie for Instagram, you know? And then I'm taking the Pat McGrath eyeliner and just putting it in the middle to make it look all shadowy in there. And then I put some white hair gel for my hair. It started to dry out real quick on the ends and turned like super glue in there. I wish I brushed it out. That's alright. That's alright. You live and you learn. And then I'm putting some glitter injections, cranberry glaze down the middle of it to make it like a pop of like pink glitter color, you know, coming from like this like no colored face. I don't know. It sounded pretty cool in my mind. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial, and make sure to like and subscribe for more to come. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!